Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Fine? Oh, you all are safe at your home. Today we are going to learn English block number 1, The Tale of Peter Rabbit. Here in this topic we are going to learn about infer the main idea of a fantasy story. Read the story and infer the main idea. How and where did you find the main idea of story? Some classwork will solve worksheet 1.1 and homework the practice questions, that is 1 to 3. Here in this lesson we are going to identify key details of a story, infer the main idea of story and infer the message of the story. For this we'll need the resources. They are content book, worksheet and notebook. Today we will read the story and understand what it is about. Also we are going to learn some new keywords. What are those new keywords? Main idea and fantasy. Main idea means the most important thought of a story, and fantasy means the type of story that is set in an imaginary world. So let's see the picture one by one and try to understand the story with the pictures. In the first picture you can see Mama Rabbit and the baby rabbits. In the next picture you can see a rabbit wearing a blue jacket is under something. He's lying on the ground and he's under something. What is that? We'll find it when we'll read the story. In the third picture you can see rabbit eating carrots. He must be in a farm, vegetable farm. In the next picture you can see Mama Rabbit is giving him a tea. He is lying on the bed. She is giving tea. So what do you understood with the pictures? The story is about Mama Rabbit and the baby rabbits. What they are doing in the farm and what all things happened in the story. Let's read the story and understand it nicely. The Tale of Peter Rabbit. Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits. Their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter. When I am reading this story for you, take a content book and a pencil, and you have to underline the hard words, which all words you find hard, you have to underline it. So we can find the meaning in content book or in the dictionary. Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits. Their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter. They lived with their mother underneath the root of a very big tree. Underneath means below, under the tree. That is, near the root there is a rabbit hole under the tree. Now, my dears, said old Mrs. Rabbit one morning, you may go to the field or down the lane, but don't go into Mr. McJaw's garden. Now run along and don't get into trouble. I'm going out. Old Mrs. Rabbit took her basket and umbrella and went through the woods to the bakery. She bought a loaf of brown bread and few sweets. In this paragraph, we can understand that the Mama Rabbit, that is Mrs. Rabbit, she instructed those baby rabbits. He gave some instructions not to get into trouble. They can go out in the field or down in the lane, but they don't have to go in the garden. And whose garden it was? Mr. McGeorge's garden, because it might put them into trouble. So she instructed them not to go there. And after that, she went to town. She went, she took her umbrella and went to a bakery from where she brought loaf of bread and five sweets. First, ate some lectuli and some French beans, and then he ate some radish. After that, feeling rather sick, he went to look for some parsley, but around the end of a cucumber plant. Whom should he meet but Mr. McGeorge? Mr. McGeorge was on his hand and knees planting cabbage, but he jumped up and ran after Peter when he spotted him, waving and raking and calling out, "Stop, thief!" Peter was dreadfully scared. He rushed all over the garden. He had forgotten the way back to the gate. He lost one shoe among the cabbage and the other among the potatoes. After losing them, he ran on four legs and went faster. He might have got away if he had not run into the gooseberry net that caught one of the large button of his jacket. It was a blue jacket with brass buttons. Quite new. Peter shed big tears, and his sobs were overheard by some friendly birds that flew down to help free Peter. Mr. McGeorge came up, waving and shovel, but Peter wriggled out in the time, leaving his jacket behind him. He rushed into the tool shed and jumped into a can. It would have been a beautiful thing to hide in if it had not had so much water in it. Mr. McGeorge was quite sure that Peter was somewhere in the tool shed, maybe under the flower pot. He began to turn them over carefully, looking under each. Just then Peter sneezed. Achoo! Mr. McGeorge was after him in no time and tried to put his foot upon Peter, who jumped out of a window. Peter hid underneath some bushes for some time. When nothing happened, he came out and climbed onto a wheelbarrow and peeped over. The first thing he saw was Mr. McGeorge digging onions. His back was turned towards Peter, and beyond him was the gate. Very quietly, Peter got off the wheelbarrow and started running as fast as he could along a straight walk behind some blackcurrant bushes. Mr. McGeorge caught sight on him at the corner, but Peter didn't care. He slipped underneath the gate and was safe at last in the woods outside the garden. Mr. McGeorge hung up the little jacket and the shoe as a scarecrow to frighten the blackbirds. Peter never stopped running nor looked behind him until he got home to the big tree. He was so tired that he flopped down upon the nice soft sand on the floor of the rabbit hole and shut his eyes. His mother was busy cooking. She wondered what he had done with his clothes. It was the second little jacket and a pair of shoes that Peter had last week. I am sorry to say that Peter was not very well during this evening. His mother put him to the bed and made him tea. She made tea for him. Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail had bread, milk, and blackberries for supper. Happy to be safe at home with his mother, Peter promised himself that he would never be naughty again, and he would definitely never be returning to Mac George's garden. So you understood the story, what I read. The story is about a naughty rabbit who does not listen to the elders. He didn't listen. He didn't follow his mother's instructions, and he was found in a trouble. What all trouble he has to face in the Mac George garden? Mr. Mac George garden, he was running to save himself, and during this phase, he lost his new jacket and a pair of shoes. He was frightened and scared, and he realized that if we don't follow the instructions of our elders, we may caught up in trouble. So this is the story about Peter, a naughty rabbit. Here you must have underlined your hard words. Some of new hard words I'll tell you, and more which you all have marked we'll discuss during our online class. Dreadfully, terribly, overheard, accidentally heard something that was said to another person. Scarecrow, an object in the shape of a human placed in the field to frighten away birds. Said, let something fall. Underneath, below something. And wheelbarrow, a cart with one wheel and two handles used to carry heavy loads. So this is all about the hard words. Now you also once read the story silently and mark down your hard words and doubts. So we can have discussion on that during our online class. We have worksheet also. This worksheet you try to solve with pencil, and during our online class we'll again see if your answers are correct or no. We'll make the correction and rewrite the answers again if your answers are wrong. Got it? Now what do you understand by the story? These are some questions you have to think about, and this also you can note down as your homework. Who is the story about, and where does the story take place? See, the story is about a naughty rabbit. It takes place in and around Mr. McGeorge's garden. What is the story about? The story is about how Peter Rabbit learned that it is not right to steal. We find the main idea of a story by reading the details carefully. We read for clues that can help us understand what the story is about. The key details like characters and setting also help us understand the main idea. And what was the main idea? See here some keywords are given, key details. Tale of Peter Rabbit, the main idea. The main idea is it is not right to steal. It is not right to steal. Yes, stealing is a bad habit. What do you learn from the story? We learn that if we don't listen to our parents and do not behave well, we get into trouble. This also we have learned from the story. As Peter Rabbit, he didn't listen to his mother and was caught in a trouble. Okay. Now you have application workbook. You need to solve your application workbook with a pencil. So during online class, we'll discuss and we'll complete your workbook also. Once again, when you read the story, keep in mind, read the story, The Tale of Peter Rabbit, and underline the difficult words. Look at the meaning of the words in the glossary and use a dictionary to find any other word meanings that you don't know. Make a new sentence with each word you have underlined. All this thing we'll discuss during online class. But what all you have understood, try to write down and also try to solve your worksheet. Okay, children? So this is all about the story. Next class, we'll discuss about lesson plan 2. Till then, take care. Have a nice day. Stay home and stay safe. Bye bye.